Hey guys, it's been a long time before I did a video, and today I feel like I should share with you guys something new because we moved from binary.com. Right now we are on deriv.com, so they are the same one and the same thing, only that the interface on deriv.com appears different. Secondly, Deriv is offering other platforms like the dbot aside from the binary bot. So we can have all these, I think there are six options where you can choose to trade. There's the D trader. To me, I feel the D trader and smart trader are just related somehow because it's the manual trading. Then dbot and binary bot are somehow related. These two are the ones I don't think they are related by any chance. So we have this binary bot and dbot. They are related somehow because both of them are bots. And this one is the manual platform. This one, the smart trader used to be on the binary.com, and this binary bot also used to be on the binary.com. But on the Reef, we used to have the D trader and the deep bot. Right now, most people are used to binary bot because that's where we used to. Most of us started from the binary bot, not the smart trader, not the any other. So today, I want to share with you how you can be able to switch from the binary bot to dbot. And I'll use there's a bot I have here. This kind of a bot doesn't do matches. It does. Let me just load it. One of my bots here. One of my bots here. Uh, let's let's load that bot. Let's load that bot. It does over and under, and it's a very nice bot that does analysis before it executes a trade. You can see it does analysis before it executes a trade, and it does digit under 9. We are looking for the last digit to be under 9. So this is 4, that's a win. The payout is 0.99%. Percent. This is 9.9% of our stake or the buying price. Buying price basically is our stake. How much we've given the bot as the initial amount, which we can see right here, right about here. So this bot, I think there are people who have it. There are few clients of mine who have it, and they don't know what to do. One of them is, I think, a lady from Siaya County called Jacinta, and I think it's fair if I let people know how to use those bots. So once you've loaded and maybe you want to change the stake, this is not the normal stake where you change once. This one you're going to have to do it several times because it doesn't have the martingale. The multiplier is not included in this bot. It uses a stake list. Now, in this stake list, you choose yourself. From this amount, it should go to this amount, this amount, this amount, this amount. For example, you can see if we go back here, the purchasing price was 1 because here our first amount is 1 here. But you can change that. If, for example, I decide I want to do 5, then you're going to do that number 5, then you put a comma because the separator here, which is called the limiter, is called is a comma in here, is what you use here. You write 5, let's say 5, 10, comma 20, 30, 40, like that, and so on and so forth. So when you lose 5, it goes to 10. When you lose, in case you have double losses, you get to 20, you get to 30, you get to 40, and so on and so forth. That's how this board is designed in terms of changing your stake. Now, if I can stop here so that we see if it's going to purchase the 5, I'll, let's see, let's see. I've changed the stake from 1 to 5 and then 10, but the strategy remains digit under 9. So I only want to confirm if our bot is running for digit under 9. That's the only thing I want us to confirm. If it's working for digit under 9, digit under 9. Once it purchases 5, whether we win or lose or get a loss, it doesn't matter. What matters is that all I want to confirm is the stake has changed so that you are sure that's the place to use to go to when you want to update your stake. Now, something else, when you're changing your stake upward or downward, you need to consider the multiple by which the original or the default settings are. It's 1, then 1.5, then 3, then 6, 12, 24, 48, 96 times 2 times 2 times 2. So after that, if you want to take it to, let's say, 2, then the next one should be 3. Then you multiply by 2, goes to 6, goes to 12, 24. If you take it to 3, the next one, you multiply it by 1.5. So that is 4.5. Then you multiply it by 2. Now from the second one onwards, sorry, from the third onwards, should be by 2. But the second one is by 1.5. So if it's 5, 1.5 of that is 7.5. Then you go to times 2 from the third stick. I know it's very confusing, but watu wa hesabu mtashika haraka. I think it's taking too long. And there we are. I only wanted to look at the buying price. Buying price, which is 5 after I changed that under 5. And this is under 4, sorry, under 9, and we have it here. So it gives us our nini, our profit there. Now that was the most important thing on how to change the stake, which I believe someone needed to know. Now after you do that, I wanted to share with you how to trade using dbot. This was just like something I wanted to include in this video. I didn't want to do a separate video for the same on how to change stake for this bot. So you just need to adjust the amounts here. Then whatever you write, place one comma, and so on and so forth, and you're done. And now we're done. There's as I had said, we have so many other options here. Debot. Today we are going to learn on how to load a bot on the debot. Now the good thing is you can always just use the drop down button here. It gives you the options where you need to go to the options. Now this one looks a bit different from the binary bot. Looks a bit different from the binary bot. So what you do, if you have a bot that supports the bot, you come to, if you're using a phone, this part will be local, will be written local. Will Instead of my computer, it will be local. So you click on local, it takes you to your file, same as when you click load. If you click load, I don't see load here, but on the normal, let's not normal, on the binary bot, I'm deleting this bot here because this one saves bots that you've already loaded, and I think there are so many. I can't. I'm going to waste so much time deleting all of them. So you just go to local, Then you come and select your bot. For example, let's select that one. Sorry, I have a very bad flu. Now, once you've done that, this is just the dashboard. Import from your computer, Google Drive, build it from scratch, start uh, all that. Now you go to Bot Builder here. At Bot Builder is where you are able to do the adjustments of this, whatever is there. You are able to do adjust, and there's some arrow here. If you click on it, it closes that part. It gives you a chance to see everything, and the chart, the part is not hidden. You can still bring it back, or you can see the summary, transactions, and journal. You click here, it goes away. It gives you enough space to be able to do your bot adjustments in terms of strategy. Now, this bot is set to do a digit odd, even and odd, but specifically the contract type is odd. And it's a very nice bot, though you can choose to adjust the amounts here. And once you are sure, you are certain that that's what you want to see, then for example, let's make uh, this is $717. Let's take it to maybe we make $13 because I always prefer some, or we can make it, we move, we make, let's say, like $50 right now. What you do, since we don't want to stay in the market for too long and we have a good account here, that's some good money. Let's say we change to 50, and stop loss, because we want to give it enough breathing space, we give it, let's say, 100. Stake, we can stake 5 and initial amount as 5. Then let's see. Now, I don't know how the market is right now, so you can always go to the charts. You can always go to the charts. We are looking for digit odd at the exit spot. Right now, looking at the current uh, behavior, what we can see here, you can see most numbers are appearing to be even, even, odd, even. So it becomes hard to choose. If we go for odd, chances of losing at this moment are very high, because the numbers that we are seeing here, most of them are even. That's an odd, even. So because it's just an illustration, once you are done, you can run your bot, and this is going to come the summary, the transactions. So we can have it as under transactions. Now we are going to see, you see, the market right now should be even, because the numbers that are appearing here, most of them appear to be even, but here we have an odd number. It started with even, because number of ticks also matters. Number of ticks also matters. It can start with an even number and end with an odd number. We are looking at the exit spot. Exit spot is what matters. Whether it starts with even, it's okay. If it ends with an even number, we lose, but we're looking at an odd number at the exit spot, which is here at, at the end here. So we are looking for odd numbers, that's an even number. And I said when we are starting, this market appears that it's going to give us more even numbers than odd numbers. Yeah, you can see. So if you realize that, if you're maybe you're testing something, you can always change the trade type from odd to even. But the bot is recovering. So let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. We're at $15. We have more losses than wins. Now they are balanced. We're at $20. So that's how you check the market. You come to the charts and check the appearance of what number appears at the end. Is it an odd number? Is it an even number? Right now we can see they're balanced. Yeah, that's why we have that loss. They're balanced, that's why you have 5 and 5. five and five. That's a win. We have recovered. We are at $30. So basically, you just need to understand what strategy do you want to trade in and what time are you trading. So let's give it time. We said our target is $50. Our target is $50. Bot builder, you can come here. You can always change whatever you want at the bot builder. Journal basically gives you what you are doing. Basically shows you what has been happening at what stage. But this kind of market right now, it's favoring even more. It's favoring, yeah, you can see it's favoring even more because most numbers appearing are even. So at that instance, you can either change the trade type here, the trade type somewhere here, this one to odd, sorry, to even, or don't trade at all at that time. Because if you do, you're going to expose yourself to unnecessary losses. The reason I'm doing this is that I want people to know when to trade and when not to. I think we've gotten to our goal. Our goal was $50, and here we have our $50. And once the bot hits the target, it stops. It stops by itself. So we started at 717, somewhere there, 717. Now we are at 768, $50 added on what we've made. And this is the debot. You need to know what to do and what not to do. What to do and what not to do. It's not a complex thing, it's not complex, but you just need to know what to do, when, and how. Because I'm assuming that we were used to, what do we call it? We were used to the binary bot so much that anything new coming in becomes a bit uh, tough for people to adjust. But you see, we have no choice because the binary.com site is no longer available. They wanted to have everything put together because that site has been around for close to 20 years, and Deriv is here, and we appreciate their efforts because to me, I feel if someone closes one road and gives you another one where to, they create a diversion, it's still okay. Uh, if they had closed binary and didn't give us an option of Deriv, that would have been wrong because most people make their living. Maybe some of us, like myself, I make my living for the past few years through this platform. So if they gave us this option, we just need to learn how to use this as the site that is available, and it has some nice stuff. So for example, if apart from that you decided you want to do the Deriv trader, someone asked me what to do on Deriv trader. Sorry about that, I'm having a very bad flu now. The Deriv trader is basically where you feed in, you choose your strategy manually. So you come there and check what do you want to trade on. You want to trade on derived synthetics. On synthetics, what do you want to do? Do you want to trade on volatilities and what have you? All that. And here we also have other options. Once you've done that, you can come here where there is rise and fall, click there. It's also going to give you other options, which if you scroll, let me try scroll here. I don't know which part I need to use to scroll. I think farthest end here. Call. Then let's say you don't want to do this call, put, rise and fall. You want to do digits, for example. You need to also know what. Let me. I think it's this one. Is an app. Yeah, there's somewhere here. Yeah. Then You want, let's say, to do digit even and odd, matches and differs, over and under. Let's try over and under. Now, over and under, you need to choose the prediction. I think when using a phone, it's easier. When using a phone, it's easier than when you're using a laptop, because now, but still on this other side, you can see over under. We have five ticks. Then we have five here. Last digit prediction as five. Stake is set to 10. You can reduce, or you can just put your cursor in there and type zero. There's no point. It's like it works with the whole numbers. Whole numbers. Let's use one as an example. Now we are looking, last digit prediction should be, let's say, over one. You can use over two. A number of ticks, you can reduce them to, let's say, one by yourself. Now you come here on this farthest end here. If we say under two, it means we're only looking for 0 and 1, and you can see the payout is more than our stake. If we say we buy over, which is here, we have these numbers 3, 4, 5, 6 to 9, meaning the probability of getting a number over 2 is higher than probability of getting a number less. So the payout is low. Let's do that and see. And I think we've won. And the reason we've won is because the last digit, I don't know what's happening. I think it should happen once. Clicked once. We have a profit of $0.4. If we could just get the summary. I don't know why it's repeating its all right. It's not giving us the last digit for that contract, but we can go here. You see this part, we ended with a 4. 4 meaning at that stage where there's something like a flag, the last digit was 4, meaning that 4 is over 2. Now we try over again. It will give, here we are, somewhere here. It's a win again because the last digit is 6. Mark this, we have a 768.81. Let's click again. We only lose if the last digit is under, is 2 or under. Now we've lost because the last digit is 0. I hope you understand. The last digit is 0, and we're looking for a digit over 2, and 0 is definitely less than 2. So we click again. So here, the only thing, again, we lose because the last digit was 0 at that instance, was 0. You can see we are reducing on our amount. So let's try another prediction, maybe 5, and we say over. Just, this is just for illustrations. If we lose, we'll understand. Now we've lost because the last digit was 5, and you know 5 is not less than 5, neither is it more than 5. So we lost. So we keep doing that. If you get a number higher, that's another loss. So manually, you find that you are losing because this is 2. Now the surest number is always 0. And when you choose 0, there's the under 0, a button is deactivated. One, because there's no any other number below 0 or less than 0 if the digits aligned. Okay, we know in mathematics we have the negative axis, the negative 1, that is definitely less than 0. But here we are not dealing with those negatives. We are dealing with 0 to 9, 10 digits. 0 is considered to be a digit. So we are looking for a digit over 0. And you'll find that you're going to have so many wins here. Reason being, w- numbers over zero are so many, but the payout is also going to be low because of high probability of winning. You can see if we check on this side, you can see we have so many wins, but our balance is growing steadily because of the small. So in that case, what you usually do, if you're doing a number less than zero, you can use a higher stake because you are sure of winning. So instead of one, we can add our stake. We can add our stake. Let's say 20. Let's say 20, for example, and we go. You look, you click. But to me, I always feel like we've won. That's around $2. The payout, profit of 1.98. But that one is so risky. Reason being, there's no martingale. There's no martingale to help you recover what is lost. But another thing is, if you've lost an amount and you don't want to proceed, it's also okay because you're not losing the whole account. So you won't deplete your account, you won't finish everything in your account. And with that, I think today's video is not meant to be too long. I wanted to share with people how to maneuver through this site because it's still new. If we go to Smart Trader, I think of the four options, it's only Smart Trader that I've not touched. It's only Smart Trader that I've not touched because I've touched the binary bot, I've touched the D bot, I've touched the D trader. Now let's look at the Smart Trader. Smart Trader is just a replica of the D trader. They look different, yes, but they are one and the same thing because here you also do the manual. You come there, you choose what you want to trade in, derived, then synthetics. Then you choose if you want to do volatilities, daily reset, we have the continuous, where we have the volatilities now. It's the synthetics, the continuous volatilities. Whichever volatility you want to choose, you can go there. Start time, you say now. Duration, you change this to ticks. Now, you don't use 15, just use one is enough. One tick or two ticks, don't go beyond five ticks. Now, what do you want? Instead of rise and fall, you can still come here and you can see it's a long thing that you need to be there. Even odd, over, under, you come there. Prediction zero, we want under is inactive because you can't purchase a digit under zero, there is none. Then we go for a digit over, you just click there and we've won our contract because the last digit is 8 and you are looking for a digit over 0. You get, we're looking for a digit over 0 and 8 definitely is over 0. So that contract is won. So you can clear, you cancel here, then purchase once again. Confirmation, contract 1, last digit is 9 because, and you're looking for a digit over 0 because that's our prediction. You can change your prediction to maybe 3 and try again. The payout is higher than over 0. Index is 6. Contract 1 because the last digit here is 6. So this is something you need to master, know when to do what and when not to. There's a friend of mine, I think it was on Friday. He clicked something and he wasn't aware what he was doing. It was by accident, and he went for digit matches. He was somewhere here, digit matches, and you know when you say matches, and his stake was 4. No, I think the prediction was 0, but stake here was 4 because his account balance was 4, so he had put 4. And guess what? He clicked by accident on digit matches and see the payout. He got from the $4, he got that 6.36. of his take. This guy sent me a screenshot, was very happy. But do you know what? That is not what he meant to do. It was just by God's grace. By God's grace that he got it right. But it doesn't happen every day. It doesn't happen every day. Now, a good thing about a smart trader is that it has an explanation below here. It has an explanation of when you're losing, you know you've lost. When you're winning, you know you've won. For example, they've explained when you're winning and when you're losing. So, winning the contract, if you select matches, you will win the payout if the last digit of the last tick is the same as your prediction. If you select differs, you will win the payout if the last digit of the last tick is not the same as your prediction. Differs, definitely. Digit different from what you've said as prediction. Matches, it has to match, it has to be the same as the last, and it doesn't matter. You can choose a different number of ticks here. Sorry, here. You can maybe say you want to choose 5 ticks. So the contract only is closed. For example, if we say matches, let's just try and see. I'm just giving an example. We're only looking for the last, if it's 0 after 5 ticks. Our contract lost, I think. Yeah, we've lost. It's after 5 ticks. The other one was for only 1 tick. So let's try purchase the first. That's the first tick, second tick, third tick, fourth, fifth. Contract one. The last digit is 5. After 5 ticks, zero is not 0 because we purchased the first and we said we want it to happen after 5 ticks. So that is something that you can try and see. So we started, it was 717, we are at 771. So these are some the things you can do to grow your account steadily, and don't stake too high. Stake based on how much you have in your account. So these are things that I usually try to share with people, and those who try them, they get help. Those who don't, maybe they get assistance from elsewhere. It's not. I'm not the best trader. I can't say that, but I think I'm one of those people that can train, someone until they understand what is supposed to be done. So follow those people that are giving you information, not necessarily out there telling you, oh, purchase this bot, you're going to make millions, but they don't show you how to do it. Because having a bot is another thing, and knowing how to use it is another. For example, if someone purchased the best car in the world, I hear people love Lamborghinis, Ferraris, and all those types of fast cars and very stable cars. But you don't know how to drive. Yes, you have the best boat, but you don't know what to do with it. You are still going to make losses, my friend. It doesn't matter if you have the best in the world. As long as you don't know how to use it, you're going to make losses. Example of that car, if you have the best and you have no idea of what to do with driving cars, you will crash it. Yes, it might start, you might know how to do the basics of start, then maybe drive it off. But are you going to arrive to your destination safely? No, because you don't know what to do. So the same to this. If you have the best bot, you have no skills, don't even try. Go out there and get skills from someone who has been doing this long enough. And I'm not saying you come to me alone. You can, yes, you could if you wish to, but you can find it from somewhere else, the guidance from somewhere else or someone else, as long as they are willing to show you and let you know that this thing is what you need to do. So with that, I think I'll end this video, and I wish you all the best. All the questions will be directed to my WhatsApp, and I'm soon creating. I think I need either a WhatsApp group or a Telegram channel or a group, whichever, so that people can come together and start sharing information on this kind of stuff, because we are out here to make money. We are not out here to compete. There are those people who come ask questions, they go effect whatever they wanted, and they share. They give you feedback. By the way, whatever you shared with me helped me with this and this and this, and I have a new discovery. I think if we can do this, it can give us better results. And that's the kind of information we need, because if you're asking me questions, I answer, then you go out, you benefit, because now you're combining your idea plus my idea, and I'm not benefiting. Next time you come, I won't help. But if you also share something, I can be of so much help to you and other people in the same field. So let's just close our bot. Is not zero. Is not zero. Yeah, and that's it. So let's finish. Let me just close the video. And I wish you all the best. In case you get stuck, always ask, always ask, always ask questions. My number will be in the description. I am soon considering creating a WhatsApp group. So if you feel so, you can comment so that I know how many people want that done. And with that, we finish our presentation for the day. We've come to the end of our presentation. Yeah, that's it.